So this is day 3. So far we've been looking at the species diversity, we've been looking at where they're distributed. Day 3 is all about looking at what they do. So we're trying to find out the interactions between species. And so what we're going to do is go down onto the shore and observe the interactions between predators and prey specifically. And what we're trying to do is the students are going to design their own experiments, so they learn about experimental design. And then they'll put that into action by looking at how predators and prey interact. So we've got models we presented to the students, and the groups have chosen one model each. So now from those models, they've got to design their own hypotheses to test, and design the null hypothesis, and then the experiments to actually go out and test that null hypothesis. And I think they're going to find that actually it sounds great when you plan it in the lab, but actually going out and doing it is actually slightly different.
We specifically looked at limpets and how they react to their natural predators, the sea star. Our hypothesis was that the ones that got its garden will stay and fight for its garden, while the ones that don't have a garden would rather flee. We believed that they would react certain ways, and clearly the experiment showed that they don't. They react completely different from what we thought would happen.
It's actually interesting being in the field, seeing what our literature taught us, and seeing that everything is variable in science. It's a wonderful experience.
The hypothesis of our experiments is that under the same predator, which is the dog whelk, different species of top shelf family would have different response to the predators. First, with my group mates, collecting about 10 of the individual of each species, and of course 10 individual of the dog whales, the predators. And then we will sort them according to their size, and then we'll put them into a white tray with some water. So after 30 seconds, we will measure. One is the specific distance, and one is the direct distance between the predator and the prey. We can always see this kind of show only in the documentaries, and this is like really an amazing lab for us, and I enjoyed it so much.
Usually what we see on the shores, they're like not moving, not doing much, but in the real life, they're doing a lot of interactions. And that is what we are trying to test out today. We have a kind of limpet halcyon, and we are trying to see how this prey animal is going to interact when the predator is introduced. So we're using the predator called, is a kind of dog whelk. But I wasn't expecting a completely different picture from what I would usually see in Hong Kong. And it's a truly magnificent experience.
You're out here all the time and you're constantly busy learning new stuff, and this organism is doing that organism is doing that you didn't realize the previous day. So it's constantly changing your views on what happens in the rocky shore and how the rocky shore is just its own incredible ecosystem.
Tsitsikama, so as you've seen from going onto the shore, has got a huge richness of species, and I think that's one of the other great things about being an ecologist is the excitement of seeing those species and hearing the students sort of say, wow, look what I found, look what's happening here. And that's really one of the best things you can have in a field trip. Even now, I've been coming here for 9 years, and there's still stuff there every time I come down here, which always amazes me and is really exciting to see. So it's just it's almost like working in a toy shop. You've just got all these sweets around you which you can go and look at and actually experience. So it's just a fantastic experience.